clear about this. If Caitlin Clark were not in the WNBA, we would not be talking about the WNBA. She's the only ticket draw in the WNBA. A large percentage of all tickets sold in the WNBA are so people can watch Caitlin Clark play basketball.
Angel Reese, who's been tagging along in Caitlin Clark's shadow since college, still thinks she's the star of the league, even as ticket sales for their next matchup crash faster than her shooting percentage this season.
To the actual game Saturday. And guys, ticket prices for this game, woo-wee. I thought they were coming for her too, right? Question mark? Yeah, that's what Angel Reese told us. And she decided that she wanted to play the villain role. Well, it seems that people would rather show up and pay big money to watch Batman and not the Joker.
The numbers don't lie, they never do. Yet some in this league would rather live in a fantasy than face reality. When Caitlin Clark went down with a left quad strain and was ruled out for at least 2 weeks, the WNBA ticket market shook like a financial earthquake, enough to make Wall Street traders break out in cold sweats.
The cheapest ticket when Caitlin Clark was playing basketball was $45. And that was because they were filling the stands and there was competition there. People wanted to go watch her play. Now that she's not playing because she's out, because she's injured, the cheapest ticket is $3. Yes, I'm pretty sure a hot dog is more expensive than the seats to go watch these women play basketball. Caitlin Clark is literally making the franchise better. She's bringing in more revenue and she's making more people watch the basketball game. Now,
let's break down what went down with the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game on June 7th at the United Center. Before Caitlin Clark's injury, tickets averaged $210 with the cheapest seats at $86. Then the bombshell hit. Within 48 hours of the announcement, average ticket prices crashed to $95 and get-in seats tumbled to just $25, a staggering 71% nosedive.
Fever Sky tickets dropped 71% on TickPick after Caitlin Clark injury. The get-in price for the Chicago Sky versus Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever game was $86. After Caitlin Clark's injury announcement is now down to $25. And you Angel Reese fangirls will still believe and think that Angel Reese is the reason why people are watching the WNBA. I was as delusional as Angel Reese is and as delusional as her fans are.
And here's the kicker. Angel Reese's delusions have now reached Everest-level heights. Even after tickets cratered and it became crystal clear that Caitlin Clark is the engine fueling this league's financial success, Reese keeps acting like she's an equal draw. The player who spent most of her career playing to half-empty arenas suddenly thinks she's co-starring, when she's barely a supporting character.
Angel Reese said the WNBA was popular because of her. Why are the views dropping? She said she was popular. How can we get people to watch? I don't even watch. To make the game more popular, we're gonna let fans bet on Angel Reese missed layups per game. Right now, the over-under is at 20.
The contrast between these two players' impact on the league is downright comical. Games with Clark pull in an average of 1.178 million viewers. Without her? A measly 394,000. A 199% gap wider than the Grand Canyon and twice as obvious. Yet somehow, Angel Reese still believes she's driving the crowd, even though every single piece of evidence screams otherwise.
And no one, I mean no one, is paying to see Angel Reese attempt to play basketball. Hell, not even Mama Reese is paying to watch this lack of skill. My inside sources are telling me that Mama Reese demands free tickets. The Chicago Bravado, they happily oblige because they're also giving away free tickets to the other dozen or so people that show up to the arena.
If you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about what went down when this rivalry was supposed to heat up at the United Center. This wasn't just a venue change. The Sky moved from the 10,387-seat Wintrust Arena to the massive 23,500-seat United Center specifically to meet the demand for Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. They didn't need a bigger arena for Chicago's struggling team. They needed it for Clark, who sells tickets like no player in league history. The numbers tell the story. For the June 7th game with Clark injured, tickets start at just $14 on Vivid Seats. But for the July 27th matchup, when Clark is expected to play, tickets start at $82, an 83% jump. The only difference? Clark's presence. If Angel Reese were really the draw she thinks she is, Wouldn't her mere presence keep ticket demand from collapsing?
Cheapest ticket for the June 7th showdown is $14. The next Fever Sky game after that on July 27th, which like the June 7th game is taking place at Chicago's United Center, which seats 23,500 as opposed to 10,387. The cheapest ticket for that game next month is currently at $82, according to Vivid Seats. It gets much worse. Therefore, there's currently an 83% drop between the two games.
Here's what makes this truly maddening. Angel Reese refuses to face the truth about her impact. When reporters asked if she really believed she's a reason fans watch women's basketball, she dodged with another question. A classic deflection from someone who knows the answer would expose her delusion. The irony? She was actually right when she said fans watch because of both players, but for all the wrong reasons. People tune in for Angel Reese to see her get outplayed, outclassed, and completely overshadowed by Caitlin Clark. She's the perfect foil, the villain who makes Clark's heroics shine even brighter.
As a basketball player, I've come to realize that watching Angel Reese is the most frustrating task for me on the planet. Yes, the whole planet. Watch how many times she gets blocked in this possession. What is that? Look at this. Go again. Look at this. Blocked again. She's just kind of just throwing it up there and getting blocked again. If I tear up in this video, I apologize. This is just disgusting for me to watch. The amount of layups she misses. Listen, I'm not a big hater, but bad basketball, and it's bad because she talks trash about it too. Like she thinks she's a bucket. Listen, I will be okay. Watch this. Watch the woman in the corner. Stand up. Sit down. You see her teammate sit up. Watch this slow mo.
The season opener between these teams shattered records, becoming the most watched regular season WNBA game ever on ESPN with 2.7 million viewers. But here's the question that should haunt Angel Reese. Would that game have drawn anywhere near those numbers if it were just the Chicago Sky against any other team? The answer is painfully obvious. Clark's impact on the league is undeniable. In her rookie season in 2024, the Indiana Fever led the WNBA in total attendance, bringing in 340,715 fans over the year and setting a new league record with 643,343 total fans across 40 games, an average of more than 16,000 per game.